Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to be doing my Final Fantasy Dimensions 2. Bam! If anybody wants to know, yes, I have beat this twice. I've only beat the post-game once. And no, I have not beat all of the Tower of Babel. So, that is another thing to do in this game. I will say, the story is really interesting. Oh, I know how to fight. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's move this up out of my way. Alright. Oh, I caught him Blade. Rig. Oh, Jesus. I know how to use him. You can command all your friends, your allies. Hang on, just a little bit more. I'm gonna go with jump. You might recognize some of these sound effects from Final Fantasy 4 and like 4 the After Years. That's Amo. Let's go with Leaf Cannon. And you're not gonna win, so just have fun with it. Spring of Heroism. Spanish Chapter 3. And I don't know with Abyssal Maul. No, you are not supposed to win that. You will lose. You can get close, but you're not going to win. I do read kind of fast, so sorry if I kind of go through it just a little bit faster. But yes, Final Fantasy Dimensions 2. I do have number 1 on my phone. I also have number 1 on my iPad. My iPad's dead. Number 1 is good. Number 1 brings in the job classes. You'd be like, who are all those other people? We'll be getting them later on. I will give y'all a little spoiler. This game deals with a lot with time. The flow of time, the timeline itself, what you do in the past affects the present and the future, that type of thing. Now, I will say, when this game originally came out in Japan, it was a gacha game. It had stamina. From what I heard, people were not able to like complete like the story, um, and I think even like some of the post game stuff because it was so bad with like trying to get what you needed as far as like the monster medals, if you will, or just the summons, because everything's a summon in this game. And people had issues with even just completing it. So when it came worldwide, it no longer has stamina, thank God, like the City Opera Omnia, which means you can play it as long as you want, however long you want. When it came out and I was like, oh my God, it's out, believe me, I played it every day, all day long. I beat it in a couple of days. And I was happy it no longer has gotcha. So what now, when you get your summons, you have nodes. And you pick it, and you'll have to go through that. They're like waves, kind of like in most of the gotcha games, like Record Keepers, Brave Exvius, and Opera Omnia. You have to go through waves of enemies. Now, it used to also have like a system where you'll see I have two. They give you two summons, but it used to have a system where they had this crystal thing at the top, and each action would take away a crystal. And the faster you can kill an enemy, it would give you more crystals and bring up the little bar, which means you could open up more treasure chests at the end and try to get good treasure. They did away with that. Now you get your experience, you get your AP to level up the summons, and if there's a reward like a summon, you get that. Once you complete a node, you can replay a battle. And you can like build up your levels. So the other thing too is your summons, you have to master. And what I mean by that, it has to level up. And when it level up, then it will give you its ability. Until then, you don't have the ability. So see, like a regular attack doesn't do as much damage as when I use Strike. And also, the little bar that's next to my MP, that right there is your summon gauge. Each summon, see how Chocobo has one and Cat Sith has two? You need two of those diamonds to be able to summon it. But I can go ahead and summon Chocobo, so we're going to summon Chocobo. And Chocobo for the kill. And this phantom ship, you will see it throughout the entire story. It does play a major role in the story, yes. Can't believe I was calling him Grave. I forgot it was Rig. Record Keepers did a collab with this game when this game released, and you could get Moro, Amo, and Rig. All three. And also, the new game that's going to be coming out to global, Valkyrie Origins Anatomia, they also did a collab, and I know for certain that we got Amo, but I don't know if you could actually get Moro. I know Moro was in a cutscene. Where am I? I now have amnesia. But this is your result screen that you'll get after you complete. Boom. See, that's what I mean by the AP levels up your summon. And then once the summon levels up and it gets that star, then that means you get the ability. And you see it has 3 stars. So you'll actually have to use gems to evolve your summons to make the abilities more powerful. Let's skip. I already know this shit. So they give you Chocobo, and they already give you Strike from Chocobo. So with this one, you already have Cat Sith as a summon, and then it just levels up, and it gives you his ability. So we're gonna go on next. Accept. One wave. Which I believe it's a boss. And as many Final Fantasy fans who love summoners should know this summon, Atomos. Or I think some people pronounce it as Atomos. It's like tomato, tomato. So Amos starts out with Banish, which is pretty much like holy. And then she also starts out with Cure. Amo will definitely be your white mage of the group, if you will. But let's go with Banish, because she's not a physical attacker. And as you notice, there's 2 little bars underneath abilities. And what it does is, whatever abilities you use, the 2, like the first one that you use, the most recent one's going to be on the top, and then the second most recent will be on the bottom. So like if I used Banish first, but then if I went and used Cure, then Cure would be on top after I had used Banish, and Banish would be on the bottom. So it makes it faster on like picking abilities. That way you don't have to go back into abilities and pick the same thing again. If that's what you're wanting to do, is use the same ability. And I want to have her use her chocobo. Because summoning actually is like a free turn. Why not use it? And he gonna suck us all in. Ah, yeah. There we are, going into the ninth dimension, to the void. Well, if you're ex-death. But no, that's not where we're at. Who could that be on top of that crystal? I wonder. Where are we? I don't know. Oh yeah, and he makes that little squeaky toy noise. That is actually the king of the Eidolons. You might be, really? Yes, that is Bahamut. Kupo. Pink. Moogle. It's interesting. Meteorite, losing your memory, amnesia. Galoof from Final Fantasy V, anyone? Oh, another thing about Bahamut, but Morrow names him something else. I'll give you a tip on that. Well, give you a heads up on that one. Um, you can control him, and he's like a fourth party member. He cannot be targeted by the enemy, so you don't have to worry about him getting killed. He's actually a nice addition to the group. However, if the other three do die, it's game over still. Just because he's still alive don't mean that it won't be game over. No, if the other three party members die, it is game over. Yay, we're level 2. Moving up in the world. Alright, now I can finally access my menu. Here's your menu screen. Oh, yeah, that's what they call him. Moody. We're going to save. And as I said, there are my other 2 that I've done. So yes, I have completed even Prelude, not Prelude, post game. So we're going to save this. So you have your equipment. You can switch between the characters on the top, or you can even do them down here. You'll have accessories. Later on, you can get outfits. Which you could also do it like there on their portrait to equip. And signets, you can either do it there on the left, or you can hit signet. It doesn't really matter. Quest, you'll have main story quest, which tells you what you're doing. We're going to go fight the Guardian Titan, and we'll be rewarded with Titan now. So Rig will earn stone once he levels Titan up. Then you'll have sub-quests that you can do. Episodes is a special thing. I'll click on Mara so you can see. So clear chapter 1-1, and you need to have 5 abilities to be able to do this episode. And when you actually scroll down, boom, there. This one will give you a new signet. So you'll want to kind of keep up with the episodes because they'll also grant extra stats. You're like, what's the Eureka arc? That's post game, y'all, so don't worry about it for now. Party. When you actually start to get more party members, that's when this will become active. So at the moment, we're just going to have these 3, and it's going to be for a little while before we actually get somebody. I won't say it's long, but I think it's like 4 or 5 chapters in before you get your next party member. But as you can see, all 3 of them have 2 signets, so 2 summons, and they're maxed out, so they have all their abilities. So let's go ahead and move on to Atomos Gate. And as you can see, I've got the bottom one, Atomos Gate level 2. That means it's roughly like a level 2, like what you want to be. It's good for if you just want to like grind. But we don't really need to grind. We're just going to go hit it, and we're going to go straight in for Titan, y'all. And yeah, we're going to start. So it does tell you it's going to be 3 waves. Titan will be on wave number 3. Now, there are some bosses where it's like 3 waves, and you actually have to fight that boss 3 times. He needs a friendlier name. How about Mooty? I have no idea where they got this name from, y'all. I know Moro's kind of a kid, and that name definitely shows. But Moro's backstory is quite interesting. We'll get into that much later on, especially like you find out where he comes from post game, and then you'll be like, oh my god. Because when I did it and beat post game, I was like, oh my god. But I ain't gonna spoil it. That's amazing. Bahamut loves you, Moro. So, also, as you can see, Rig starts with Stone Blow and Protect. Oh no, he just... More, Rig just doesn't have that much MP. I'm gonna go and just attack, but Moro can definitely hit. Amo is like definitely the, shoot, I should have given him a summon. Oh no, wait, I can't. Oh, I can speed this up. Yes, that is a fast forward button, which makes things much easier, especially if you're grinding. Pardon me. Is he the Earth God Titan? Yes. Look at them muscles. He gonna shatter the Earth. See how much faster that goes? Alright, Moody is just about to attack. And we're going to use Protect. So, well, most of y'all probably play Final Fantasy, so you know that's going to be physical damage reduction. And I'm going to go in with the Chocobo Kick. And she's going to cure herself. Chocobo Kick. Now y'all let me know, do you want it to be fast forward? Because me particularly, I've always done fast forward. But sometimes it can go on for a while, you know what I mean? Now, you don't have to worry about recovering MP or HP after battle. All that's taken care of after the battle. The whole round. Once you're done with your third and final wave, fifth, whatever. Once you're done with whatever you're doing, boom, everybody's healed. Don't lose. So, we completed the quest. We're getting Titan, and that is Rig who can equip that. So we have a new area we can do, the Idola Temple. But first, I want to equip Titan, and we're going to equip it. So as y'all saw, oh, you have Show Details, Evolve, and Equip. You can hit Show Details, and it'll show you a full thing of what the signet is, its stats, what ability it gives, what it does as a summon. So for Golem, it gives us Protect. It will summon and do Earth Wall, which will negate damage once, but it takes 2 gauge. And it's currently at 1 star. You evolve it. Once you get a gem, I'm going to need a gem 1, yellow gem 1, and I can evolve it and level it up to a 2 star. And once they evolve, they do change color. A lot more stuff changes with the picture. It's really, really cool. I'll show you whenever we get to it, but right now we're gonna have to wait. And then you'll need a yellow gem 2 to make it a level 3 star. And then you got equipped. But he's already equipped. And I would equip something on Moody, but the problem is at this moment, the signets give you stats. So if I were to take something off of somebody, they're going to lose stats. So I'm just going to have to wait, but I want to say first. So we're going to wait. We're going to do one more. So you got Abdullah Temple, level 3, if you so choose to. Or you can do Ramu and Ifrit, which is a level 4. Yes, I'm level 3. Would it be difficult? And not in the beginning. Now there are some where it's like level 45 and I might be level 41, 42. Then I may want to like grind up a level or two just to be closer to what level it is. But at the moment, we're good. Let's hit it and go. Hit it and go. So we're going to do banish. I'm going to attack. I think you should kill with an attack. Yes. If not, Moody would kill it. As you can see, it took off the fast forward. It's fine. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to strike. Now you'll notice Moody has a lot of MP, which is great because he's going to need it. There are some spells in this game that are expensive, and if you're using it a lot, like in Protect Ga, it gets very expensive, MP wise, and Moody can run out of MP very fast if you're constantly just casting it. Ramu and Ifrit. And in this one, Leviathan is still male. I'm just not sure why they decided to change Leviathan to a female in World of Final Fantasy, and I believe even in 15, Leviathan is considered female. Like, Leviathan's pretty much always been male as almost like king of the summons. Other than Bahamut. Bahamut has always been like the ultimate power of all of them. But Leviathan's kind of been like the king anyways. So, but in this one, he's the sage. And we'll have to fight him to get permission to go into the castle. Or, yeah, the castle. And meet the king and queen. And I'm sure y'all could probably figure out who's going to be queen. Alright, so we're at almost 35 minutes. I want to call this video an end. And y'all comment, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all like the game? I actually like the game. It was actually kind of quite addictive, especially like whenever I was out or whatever. You know, just waiting, killing time. But I have like played it at home on my spare time as well. And like not done a console game, and I've played this, especially when it came out. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, let me know. Y'all have a great day, alright? And I'm going to do another video, so don't y'all worry.